There is no God, there was no flood judgment. If you suspect any of our faculty believe the Bible, report them to me.
Professor Mildew considers the evidence.
Mildew presents his conclusion.
The lack of any geologic or other evidence does not disprove our denial, or our willingly being ignorant. Uniformitarianism rules.
Mildew, your excellent understanding and articulation of evolution has not gone unnoticed. You are being considered for a promotion and title change. How does esteemed Earth Dweller sound?
Uniformitarianism means that there wasn't any flood that changed the whole world.
In Genesis 6:13, God said he brought judgment upon the earth because violence had filled the earth.
Yeah, God said, board the ark and get along. No fighting. Then the flood destroyed all the sinners and God started over with only 3 mothers. The world changed with the cataclysm.
There is no God. Time and luck brought us here. We came from monkeys. Things haven't changed. There was no cataclysmic flood. 2 + 2 = cat. Truth is, me evolution explains it all.
Must continue to blind them to the evidence in the fossil record. Must keep them believing there was no judgment for sin, no flood, no coming judgment for sin, no creator-loving God.
The Big Bang begins with matter and energy and the mysterious gluoxion that is only talked about at Area 51. The truth is found in the Bible. God began with nothing. Just himself.
Jesus. Don't confuse me with the facts.
2 Peter 1:16. Cunningly devised fables. Uniformitarianism. Gradual changes today explain the past. Lots of time equals no God. Truth equals me. 2 + 2 = cat. There is no loving creator God. There are no academic lion demons.
That professor said there are no lying demons. What an ingrate. After all I've taught him and all the things I've done for him. Must visit him again tonight and dream about Darwin.
2 Peter 2:5, God spared not the old world, but saved Noah the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly.
Defender's Bible notes. Noah served as the 8th preacher of righteousness, but none but his own family heeded his warnings of coming judgment. And the world of the ungodly dried and the flood. Flood here is cataclysmis in the Greek. Occurring only 4 times, it is not the word used for any ordinary flood, but always in reference to the great flood in the days of Noah, Genesis 6-9. The latter was unique, being worldwide and globally destructive, inundating the entire world. Greek cosmos, in its purging waters, and sparing only the 4 men and their wives in the Arkansas. Lesser floods invariably are mentioned by a different Greek word.
2 Peter 3:1. Peter reminds us that Noah preached to the Nephilim concerning the then coming judgment. Today there is another judgment coming. Are you in Jesus? He is the only salvation.
God judged the world with the worldwide flood in Noah's day, and he is coming again in judgment. The true believers in Jesus will not be judged. We will be raptured. Jesus is at the door. Look up. Our salvation is near. Be ready.
2 Peter 3:3. In the last days mockers, walking after their own lusts, will arise, saying, Where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of God the heavens and earth were created, and the world that then was, perished by the flood.
2 Peter 3:6. The world that then existed, perished, being flooded with water.
2 Peter chapter 3. Peter's prophecy is soon coming. The scoffers ridicule the slow arrival of the judgment of Jesus upon the earth. It will only take 7 years to accomplish the 7 seals of Jesus, and the 7 trumpet judgments, and the 7 bowls of the wrath of God's judgment. Cataclysmic changes are imminently close.
Jesus holds the scroll with the 7 seals, followed by a trumpet angel. Then the angel with one of the bowls of wrath.